Hello my beautiful people, welcome again to my channel Pauline Cards. What is going to be the topic for today? Your first date with your future spouse, how will it be? Okay, you are going to be having 3 different options for you to sign. If you need more time, you can pause the video and in the description box below you can find different things, timestamps for the readings, and also you can find my information when you want to inquire for a private reading and also for donating to my channel. Okay, just the ones who have been donating to my channel, thank you very much for leaving the note as a donation instead of a reading. So thank you very much, that really helps me to clarify a lot of things. Okay, I want to say thank you to my beautiful people who have been following me, subscribing, liking, giving beautiful comments to my channel, supporting me, and recommending as well. Thank you very much. I do send you love and blessings to every single one of you. My name is Pauline and welcome to my channel, Pauline Gold Cards. And if this is your very first time clicking on my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, have a beautiful comment, and thank you very much. Enjoy. The 3 different options you are going to be having are 3. First one is going to be the polar bear with the blue heart over here. Number 2, it's going to be the red gem. Okay. And number 3, it's going to be the ring with the shiny butterfly, the sparkled butterfly. Some of you may feel attracted to more than one. Just allow your intuition to guide you, okay? So, after all, remember this is a general reading, okay? 1, 2, and 3. With that being said, I'm gonna begin with pile number 1. Let's go to it, beautiful people. Welcome option number 1, the polar bear with the blue heart. My name is Pauline and welcome to my amazing and beautiful channel, Pauline Gold Cards. If this is your very first time clicking on my videos, welcome and enjoy. And to my amazing and beautiful people who have been following me for a long time, thank you very much for being here with me again, and thank you very much for your beautiful comments. I do send you love and blessings to every single one of you. The topic is your first date with your future spouse. How will it be? Okay, so after all, remember this is a general reading, so you can inquire more information about your specific case in a beautiful reading. All the information for booking a reading with me, giving beautiful donations, you can find it all in the description box below. Just click on it. Okay, so let's start with your cards. We have 7 of Pentacles. Your future spouse might be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus. For some reason I'm seeing Taurus and Virgo strongly. It can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there's something with Taurus sign here. Now we have the King of Swords, the 10 of Wands. We have fire energy now, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. 2 of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's start with this information that I'm getting very strongly. Something is telling me that you and your future spouse had developed a strong friendship before. It can either be from years, either like 8, 10 years, even 15 years, or it can even be a few years, a couple of years. But something that I'm sensing here is that you have developed a strong bond. You guys had a lot in common. You could share some opinions about movies, books, points of view, political beliefs, spiritual background, maybe even some similarities when you were growing up, childhood. You had a lot in common, similar activities. But now, this first day, it's going to be, of course, romantically inclined, and you are going to be seeing new things from your future spouse that you haven't noticed when you guys were friends. Okay, so this is very important. How will it be? How will this date will be? this first date is going to feel like the very first time you met this person. You're gonna have this sense of renewal in the cycle that you have together. You met as friends. Yeah, you could even grew up in the same neighborhood. That's for some of you. But when you start dating romantically, you're going to see a different side of your future spouse. You are going to be meeting them in a romantic way. Because being a friend and being definitely a boyfriend and girlfriend are completely different things. So I'm sensing that this person has held these feelings to themselves, and now they're gonna have the chance, they're gonna have the opportunity to share them with you first in the first date that you guys have. Okay, so something that you can actually are going to notice here with your future spouse is that they've been holding on to a lot of repressed passion, love, and feelings for you. Your future spouse has an extremely respect for you. They wanted these things to unfold naturally, and looks like they were also suspicious that you guys weren't feeling the same way. That's why they were having their doubts. They were hesitant to ask you out. Something that I can tell you is that they're going to be telling you, you know what, I wasn't sure if I should ask you on a romantic date because I didn't want to mess up things between us. I mean, this friendship, this connection that we had, and also I was scared that you weren't feeling the same way for me. But when you're on this date, this person is going to be incredibly romantic, and they're going to be picking on many details about you. They're going to be expressing, showing you the most romantic side that they have. Because until that date, they were acting friendly. They were taking their distance. They were being respectful towards you. But now they are going to go in all in with romance. Okay. Now we have the hangwoman, which is the hangman. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay. There's a lot of fire energy, so your future spouse might be a double fire energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Things are going to be escalating pretty quick. We have the 2 of Pentacles, and an extra card that I wanted to pull. We have the 6 of Swords. Okay. You may be opposite signs. Either you're a Virgo, he's a Leo. You're water, he's a air. There's some complementing factors here in the relationship. You have a lot in common, but at the same time you guys seems to be opposite from each other. Okay, how will it be? This person even may surprise you with specific activities, like dancing, singing. Maybe you guys go to a karaoke, a place with karaoke. Maybe they take you on a fun date. Or they share some chapters of their past that you didn't know about. So this person is going to be full of surprises. You may think that you had this person figured it out. It's like, yeah, I met them before. I mean, I know what they like. I know what they listen to, their dislikes. I know they are allergic to shellfish, for example. But you're going to be meeting this person in a deeper way. And it's going to be pretty much the other way also. You guys are going to be meeting each other as friends. Something is telling me strongly that the one that suggested the date was your future spouse. They were the ones who took the initiative to go towards you. Either it's a man, either it's a woman. They decided to go for it. Hey, you know what, maybe we should, well, this is pretty simple, but it's like, maybe we should go on a date. Oh, really? Where? No, I mean like friends. Not like friends. I mean like a date. We should be having a date, you know. So your future spouse is the one making the first move in here, and they're gonna be pretty obvious in their emotions and their feelings towards you. They're not gonna be able to contain it. I mean, they're doing their best. Like, I don't want to unleash this passion, these feelings that I have for them, but it's like I can't help it. Everything has been so bottled up inside of me. And something I can tell you is that in your first date, you're gonna share your first kiss. I mean, this person is not gonna be able to wait. But everything is going to confabulate, is going to conspire for you to make it a memorable first kiss as a couple. Okay? This person may be even giving you letters, poems, songs. It's like they have this tendency to write down what they're feeling, or maybe they were rehearsing, and they are so nervous they cannot contain it. It's like, can you read this, please? And they're gonna be sharing these passages of you. How did they fall in love with you? How did they feel the first time they saw you? I have videos about that. The last time they saw you. You might go and check those videos there in my playlist also. And this person is going to be romantically inclined. You are even going to be amazed, like, yeah, I've talked to this person before, but now things are different. It's like I'm beginning to know them romantically, and this is great. You're going to be very surprised because you're going to be having this feeling like, it's like I've known you all my life, but at the same time I haven't. This is a new phase about you, and I really like it. Now, something that is going to be very noticeable is that your person is going to put their best effort in the way that they dress, the way that they even smell. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if your person actually showers in their own perfume or cologne that day. Okay, so don't be surprised about that. Maybe they had a car and they want to pick you up. The car is going to be polished and shiny, you know. I just sense a lot of music moving around. And this date, where they're going to take you, I'm sorry about that. There were some dogs out there. And something that I see here is a place where they take you is going to be a new location with green stuff, green decoration. Either it's a name, but it's going to be a place where they never took you before. You guys never been to this place. It's going to be completely new. Okay, so how will it be? Everything is going to be new. New place, new clothes, new attitude, new words, new behavior, and of course this person is not gonna resist to kiss you. Either it's going to be different, but for you it's going to be before, during, or after. And this can culminate in an intimate moment between you two. And in another, and for some of you, I also see that you guys are almost going to second base, but there's regrets, there's hesitation, and there's gonna be like, whoa, wait, we have to be careful. We have to take it this slow. So although it's going to create a little bit of a awkwardness between you two, things are gonna fall into place. Okay, it's just that this person has been holding on for so long, the love they have for you. You also seem to be having love for them, but for some reason I'm sensing that this person loves you even more than you love them. That is not a bad thing. It's just that this person has, the way that they've been holding on a lot of passion within them, a little bit more than normal. So do you remember a moment ago that I said that this person might be a fire sign? So this person has been holding on to that fire for a very long time. That's why the experience is going to be different for them than it is for you. Not that you don't love this person, your future spouse, because I do see that you care about him, about her. It's just that this person is a little bit more fiery and sparky in the way they feel, okay? And they never felt this before, so and they had to hold on to it, because although they have a lot of respect for you, they do want a stable life. They wanted a stable life with you. They wanted everything to be perfect and sweet and nice, and they didn't want to be so aggressive and scare you off. So this person is going to be showing you the most emotional side that they have, okay? And you're gonna be grabbing a bite, okay, for your first date. I see elegant, but at the same time I see something as simple as just going for a burger, for pizza. But to the place where they take you is going to be very special. I mean, it can even be a new location, and they're gonna be almost like a guiding tour. Hey, do you know this place? And do you know this store? Do you know this tree was planted in 1828 or something like that? I mean, they're gonna be showing you everything. It can even be a trip to a different city. This person is full of surprises, so this is pretty cool, the way that this date is gonna be. So this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 1. Don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. Love and blessings. See you. Bye. Hello, option number 2, the red gem. What is going to be the topic for today? Your first date with your future spouse. How will it be? Okay, my name is Pauline, and welcome to my beautiful and amazing channel, Pauline Gold Cards. To my amazing and lovely people, thank you very much for following me, subscribing, liking, booking your readings, giving beautiful donations, and giving me such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful vibe all these years. Thank you very much. I do send you love and blessings to every single one of you. And if this is your very first time clicking on my channel, welcome and enjoy. If there is any further information that you may need about booking a reading with me and also giving a beautiful donation to my channel, you can find all the information in the description box below. Now, we have the lovers. Wow, the lovers. Your first date with your future spouse. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands. We have 5 of Swords. And we have the Tower. How will it be? I do sense that there is an event going around. It's interesting how this is displaying into the cards. It's like it's going to be it's almost like a public event, but at the same time it's gonna be having meaning. Either it's a concert, a wedding, a party, a reunion. Something is being celebrated. You guys are not alone in there. This is interesting how this is displaying. Now, if you don't resonate with that, you can change to another option. But here's the thing. The event when this date is gonna be happening is a place where there's a lot of cheering, sharing, a lot of fun, romance, happiness. It can even be something like a prom, but several situations between you two are going to convert this casual going out into a date, because there's going to be obvious feelings displayed between each other. For example, let's imagine that you go to a prom date. Now this is an example. You guys are at a prom, or you are in a dance with the team, prom night, okay? And then you started out as friends, and then a single conversation, a single word starts leading the situation into something romantic, deeply and with more harmony and fluent energy. You guys pass from talking to the best friends. You start talking like friends, and then you come off with flirty signs and great words, sweet words. There's something reminding you that you guys were connected, or you guys were destined to be each other. This event is gonna bring you together, and you, without noticing, you're gonna be feeling this like a first date. Let's imagine it's a wedding. You guys are together, and you start off as partners, just only partners. You were there as guests. And while dancing, you start having these moments, you start having these memories. Oh yeah, I remember when I wanted to get married. There was this song I wanted to play. There was this place where I wanted to get married. And you guys are going to be connecting to that emotions like, really? So have I. That's incredible. And there's going to be some strong suggesting looks between you two. There's going to be a lot of eye contact, and this eye contact is going to be saying a lot of more than words. You're going to be connecting with what is going on in this event. Something that I can tell you is not really tragic. Okay, even though we have the tower here, something is telling me that even maybe you might be remembering this difficult memory from your past. It's like, oh yeah, I remember when you were in distress. I really wish I could have been there for you and hugged you. I mean, there's going to be a lot of honesty and honest comments and comforting because of that moment. And this is going to bring you together, and you're going to be exploring those feelings, and without knowing, this is going to be becoming like a non-official first date. But there's going to be a lot of honesty between you two, and you're gonna be realizing how in love you are. Okay, now let's go with the Four of Swords. Now we have the Ace of Swords, then we have the Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. What I've been telling you. Now this first date, it's like you guys, there's something in common that you share. What do I mean by that? Either you go to the same school, you work for a time at the same place, you are living on the same street. I do see you that this peculiar first non-official date is gonna be like, hey, do you want to leave? Should we go somewhere else? And I do sense here you guys being in the city, or if this event took place at a tropical location, I do sense that this person is going to be telling you, hey, you want to talk some more? Do you want to have a drink or something? Maybe you would like to go for a treat. And while being there, because something that I see here is that you guys are going to be dressing up. It's something you're dressed up for. You're not dressed as an occasion, a casual occasion. You are dressed up as if you go to an event where you needed to be well groomed. Okay. So while you are there, I'm sensing this. Someone is putting their hand in the other person's hand, okay? You guys are sharing this moment that is quite sentimental and quite emotional. And your future spouse is allowing you to grab his hand, or they're grabbing your hand in a very gentle way, in a way that they say, I really wish I could have been there for you. I really wish I could have said something. Not really feeling guilty, but it's like expressing their being understanding and expressing their heart to you. Okay? This is going to lead to a very important moment in their lives. This started off as a normal event, and it turned out into a deep chat, a deep talk with you and your future spouse. But you guys are sharing a beautiful moment, being deeply touched, but something that you guys shared. There's something about a moonlight. So your first date with your future spouse is going to be a beautiful night with a beautiful moonlight. I don't see this is going to be indoors. This is outdoors. That's quite interesting. Either you travel to that event, when you start talking. Even I can sense the breeze. It can even be the sea breeze or a breeze. There's a lot of wind moving around you. It's going to be like a cool night where you guys are going to be sharing this moment between you two. And after that, it's going to be a good start because you guys start calling each other again and frequent these conversations between you two. And then you are gonna continue with these dates. It can even be dates on the phone, maybe because you both are working at some point. But what I'm saying that this is a good indication that the relationship is gonna go escalating into something good. It's gonna be transforming into what is going to be your marriage with your future spouse. Which is going to be a very peculiar moment. I mean, it's like, did I wake up this morning saying, man, I'm gonna find my soulmate or twin flame or my future husband or my special person? There's gonna be a lot of thinking like, wow, what did just happen? It's incredible that this person feels this way for me because I do. I do too. This is reciprocal. But moonlight, I keep repeating moonlight. Maybe there's going to be a song calling moonlight, or maybe gonna have moonlight on the lyrics. Twinkling lights, little lights. It can even be the environment can be with the sky is gonna be with stars. The stars are gonna be quite noticeable. And also twinkling lights. Maybe it can be for December. I see decorations with little lights. Christmas lights, almost. Okay. So this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 2. Let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate. I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you. Bye. Hello my beautiful people, welcome to option number 3. Last but not least, let's go with a ring with a sparkle butterfly. What is going to be the topic for today? Well, the topic is going to be your first date with your future spouse. How will it be? Remember, this is a general reading. If you want to know about your specific date with your future spouse, you can find all the information that you need in the description box below for a private reading. For my beautiful people who have been following me and supporting me all along the way, thank you very much for being here with me again, sharing these beautiful messages of love and light. And if this is your very first time clicking on my videos, welcome and enjoy. So, let's start. So, number 3, we have the Sun card. Okay, now we have Leo energy, so your future spouse might be a fire sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. We have now the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles as well. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now we have more Pentacles, more earthy energy. You guys even be having your first date on Earth sign seasons. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, maybe the autumn. I'm sensing for some reason that you guys are going to be having your first date on an autumn. Because I do sense these colors, you know, the brownish and colors from autumn, okay? So what I can tell you here is that your first date with your future spouse, there's something about animals involved. Either it's going to be at the zoo, aquarium. It can be one of those thematic parks where you can interact with different animals. It can even be a museum and there's going to be an expo on animals. There's something about animals involved. It can even be a park, okay? Central Park, for some reason I'm sensing Central Park, or a park in any place of the planet. There's going to be a lot of interaction here. There's something, I do smell popcorns for some reason, so you guys are going to be snacking, okay? Maybe you're having you may have a complete dinner or a complete meal after that, but it looks like you guys are gonna be enjoying different kinds of snacks. Maybe your person is gonna be having a lollipop or maybe some candies. You're gonna be having some popcorns. There's a lot of sharing that I sense here with you two. Okay, so your first date is going to be a fun place. There's going to be a lot of people. It's like it's almost going to be fresh, but at the same time there's going to be a lot of sun. Okay. I would count on the weather to change, okay? Now, remember, this is a general reading, but for some reason I'm sensing sunny, but it's going to be a little bit windy, okay? So, there's going to be a lot of sharing between you two. And what I can say here is that you're going to be walking a lot, okay? But you're snacking. And maybe you are even buying some souvenirs, something as simple as a bracelet, a necklace, you know. Maybe you go to a park and there's a lady, there's a mister selling some souvenirs of the park or the place where you're going. Hey, you know what? I feel like buying this ring. I feel like buying this. And you guys are gonna be like, hey, you know what? I would like to buy a ring too. I'd like to buy a necklace too. And you're almost like getting matching accessories, you know. Something that I sense here in your first date, you guys are going to be sharing some memories from your childhood. What do I mean by that? If you guys are at the park and maybe you see a lady or a mister selling cotton candy with some little prizes in it, okay? It's like, oh, I feel like buying a cotton candy. Oh, and this one has a toy that I used to love as a child. It's like, really? I love cotton candies too, and look, this one has my favorite toy, okay? And you guys, what I sense here in this first date that you have your future spouse, you're gonna be sharing some sweet memories from your childhood. Like this takes me back, you know. Oh yeah, I remember the first time my mother brought me here. Maybe my aunt, my uncle, my godmother, the person who used to take care of me. I remember the first time they brought me here. I bought some bubbles. There's going to be a lot of sweet and lovely memories that you guys are going to be sharing. And we have the Magician. Oh, wow. So what can I tell you here? The Queen of Wands. There's a lot of fire involved. Six of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. And finally, I threw up another card. I threw out another card here. King of Cups? Wow. Okay, so this first day is gonna be picking up pretty good. Something that I can tell you here is you're a woman and you're gonna be having a lot of leftovers of these snacks that you guys are gonna be eating. Looks like that you guys are walking so much and you either keep the napkin of a hot dog, maybe a burger, or something like that. You guys are like having leftovers from the things that you buy, okay? But for some reason I'm sensing that it can even be an amusement park, you know, that they don't usually sell healthy food in there, so you guys are gonna be like stocking up with with all the food that you can take because you're quite hungry. I do see that your future spouse is gonna be having something in their hand. Either it's the bottle of a lemonade or the can of a Coke, a can of Coke, maybe a coffee, you know, something like that. So what I sense here, either you want something at a contest, at a you want something like a prize or something like that, and I'm sensing that your future spouse, or it can also be you, remember this is general, you're going to be keeping a prize that you want, something that you bought specifically, and you're going to be keeping that as a memory. For example, oh, this person bought me my favorite toy, or this person bought me a keychain. So what I can sense here is that you both are going to be keeping a specific memory from that first date. Oh yeah, I remember our first date. And you're gonna be reminiscing this when you guys are married, you know? Hey, do you remember this keychain? You're gonna be surprised, like, wow, you still have it? Yeah, I totally stuck to that. Because this was quite representative that we had our first date and we had something in common. And you gave this to me, so I actually kept it. So there's going to be fun memories about that. You're also keeping a specific thing that he bought or she bought to you. You know, the romantic details are going to be quite often between you two. Also, in your first date, I'm sensing you guys are in your first date, but at the same time, it's like you're sharing things from your inner children, your inner child. Oh yeah, when I used to be young, this was my favorite animal. I used to be scared of this one. There's going to be a lot of interesting, but at the same time, sharing innocent, tender, lovely moments that you guys shared that you guys had when you were kids. You know, like, it's like you're dusting off memories from your childhood, finally for someone to understand them, to appreciate them, and to and that you can also talk to along. It's like, well, I could never talk to this, not even to my siblings or maybe my parents once, but I tried, but it all went south. and now I can believe that someone appreciates this as much as I do. So there's going to be a lot of a good interaction between you and your future spouse. It's like sharing things from your past, but not painful things. Okay? Really sweet ones and lovely and colorful. There's something a little colorful going around. Maybe you are in a parade or something like that, but something that I'm really picking on very strongly is that you guys don't have like a formal meal. I mean, you guys are eating junk food all the way around. Maybe you are having ice cream and your person is having maybe a churro or a piece of cake, and then when you're having something salty, maybe you're having peanuts and your person is having some chips. I mean, you guys are going to be snacking a lot. like, oh yeah, all this day I have been having junk food all the time. Is like, wow. This date is going to be for a few hours. Something I tell you. Maybe you guys saw each other at a place maybe at 12, and this date is going to end up maybe around 6 or 7. I mean, the time is gonna fly when you guys are together. This is like, really? It's already 6 o'clock? It's already 7 o'clock? I can't believe it. Well, time passes by when you're having fun, right? So you're not gonna be feeling the time, but it's going to be quite memorable. You're going to be keeping a souvenir of this specific date with your future spouse, and something, of course, your future spouse is going to keep. It's a memory of that. It can even be something like, oh yeah, I remember, I kept this cup of coffee because you said, have a nice day, and I really thought that was a lovely detail of you, so I kept it. Or you buy me my favorite soda. You know, whatever it is, it has meaning, and your future spouse is gonna keep that. Okay, and when you guys are married, maybe at your anniversary, or while playing with your kids, hey, do you remember? I still have the keychain, I still have the cup of coffee, I still have this memory from our first date. So it's going to be quite sweet and playful, joyful. I mean, it looks like you guys are going to be interacting with some activities where you guys are implied to use your abilities. Like I'm telling you, maybe it's a fair or an amusement park. You know, maybe you go to the games and you need to shoot the blanks, or you're going to be winning prizes. All right. It's almost like, some people would say, like a simple date, but not really. For you and your future spouse, it's going to have a lot of meaning. Like, oh, come on, everybody goes to an amusement park when it goes on their dating. Yeah, well, you haven't dated someone like them because it is so much fun when I'm with them, you know? And yeah, that's what I can see about your future spouse. Now, there's something quite weird here. And this can come in from the same topic that I told you a moment ago, that you guys are going to be eating a lot of junk food, and maybe you spill mustard on yourself. And for some reason, I'm sensing your future spouse for a moment maybe taking their jacket off, and they're going to be exposing some parts of their body. Maybe they spill some soda on them. And they have to clean up a little bit before they go to the bathroom, and you're gonna have, it's almost like you're gonna have a hint of what it look like without a shirt or something like that. I mean, they actually like to work out. They're quite fit, your future spouse, so it's almost like, hey, don't take your blouse here, or go to the bathroom. It's like, yeah, I'm going, just give me a moment. You know, it's gonna be inevitable for you to see that part of your person's body. Maybe you see a part of their abs, or their well-fed arms, or something like that. You know, and you're gonna be red as a tomato because it's like, wow, they actually work out. You know, either they do that on purpose or just a simple accident. You're gonna be taking a hint of their body, or maybe they just taking their sweater off, and you know how the blouse or the shirt sticks up to that part of that clothing, and you see a little bit of their body. It's like, oh, whoa, careful. And so you're gonna have a little gander of what they look like without a shirt, okay, or a blouse. It's like an innocent accident here. So this is pretty much what I have here for you, option number 3. Thank you very much for clicking on my channel. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you! Bye!